And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And starting this one, Sonny Gray. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener. Not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Austin Wells. The wind of the pitch. And that's outside. And this one is off and running. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And there's the strike. Judge batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And Judge spoils that one.
This guy at the dish excels in two-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, Contreras. He handles it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series. 0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a little high.
It's a good take.
And a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Fenway and getting the start, Garrett Cole.
He's someone you can rely on to provide quality innings in almost every one of his starts, Boo. He knows how to command the mound. His stuff is good, and sometimes it's even better than good. If he gets off to a fast start, look out. It could be a tough day for this lineup.
Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One gone here.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Roman Anthony digs in now. Bounce to the right. To second, there's one. Back to first, double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. On to the second from Fenway Park. No score. New inning getting started. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a swing and a miss. Gray, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slurve, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
The first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. Makes the catch. And there's one down. And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela.
Today, Rafaela.
Out to short. Volpe on the run, sends it over to first. And there are 2 outs.
Batting 6. The shortstop.
Here's Trevor Story now.
Story.
Headed down the line. And that is a foul ball. Out to center. Bellinger makes the grab. And that is that. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Now into the game, number 64. He's in at shortstop.
Number 64, Caleb Durbin.
Gray back to work. On the ground to 3rd, Eaton. Whips it across. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. And that misses off the outside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Two outs, base is empty. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So the Yanks go in order. Still no score. Back now at Fenway. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the speedy catcher, Connor Wong. The pitch. On the ground. Volpe whips it to first on the run. Gets the catcher by a step.
Batting 8, the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Hit hard, should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
One down. And stepping in is the speedy Nate Eaton. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Runner takes off. One attempt misses.
Oh,
The throw, tag, and he's out. That's to third. Over to Goldie. And that is that. On to the fourth. Still scores. On to the fourth. Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Number 28.
Wells, in his second season, 24 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ground ball up the middle. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, I'm impressed with this guy's internal clock. He knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure his grip on the baseball, and make a strong, accurate throw.
Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch, not close. And Judge takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Righty to the plate. A little up front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one just misses, and the count is 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. We're tied 0-0. Bottom of the inning. Now batting Jarren Duran. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox, and he's already singled in this game. Nice grab from his knees. The throw. Now he launches a throw over his head. And he'll make it up to third here because of the throwing error.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
Masataka Yoshida getting ready to hit. Entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one.
Nope.
That's outside. And that is ball one. Duran on third. Abreu at second with nobody out. That's towards center. Sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Golden opportunity right here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
That clips the corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Base hit, 1 run in already.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Cedane Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And the righty deals. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. Now the throw comes in. The runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And that one fouled off. Fly ball down the line, and it's foul. Puts a bunt down. Goldie steps on the bag for 1. Just ahead of the throw, he scores, and they lead by 4.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
And now Connor Wong. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Romy Gonzalez will hit next. That one the other way and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the top of the 5th we go. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back here in Boston, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Giancarlo Stanton. Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And ball 1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Goldie, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike
0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The Yanks hitless so far in the game. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back inside
Leading
Fenway
off
Park. Here's
for
the
the
third
Red
baseman,
Sox.
Nate
The
Eaton.
third baseman.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brunansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. So digging in, Jarren Duran, 1 for 2. On the ground to the left, Volpe. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Garrett Cole is done in this one. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Marcus Stroman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Man at first. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Ball 1, no
And a
strike.
pitch out, but nothing going on. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
The pitch. That one to first. Oh, great stop. One at second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And there's a ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
That's out to center field and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. One left for the Reds. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. And the pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw in. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And here is Oswaldo Cabrera at the belt and fires. He swings and fouls one off. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Dominguez takes his lead at third with 1 away. Kicks and fires. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. The Red Sox 4 and the Yankees nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
The first baseman, Wilson.
The line to kick the pitch. Stroman, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one down the line, and foul ball. The 0-2 stays alive. The pitch. That's to third. Cabrera. And Contreras is retired.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Center field. Bellinger drifts towards it. Hooks it away for the out. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the shortstop. In the air on the infield. Has a beat on it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're in front 4-0. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. The Yankees looking to rally. That one's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And here it comes. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swings through that one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And he deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, right field, drifts towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Yanks held in check. They're down 4-0. And we're back here at Fenway Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher. And the right-hander back to work. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Wow, that one almost got out of here. I know the wind's blowing out to left, but man, that almost pushed it over the fence. I bet hitters are trying to get the ball up in the air and hit it that direction. I know I would be.
0-1.
At the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one just misses the outside corner. 1-2 the count. In the air, out towards left center. It falls in, and that's a knock. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Fenway, we're at the top of the 8th. Now here is Paul Goldschmidt. Big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Got it by him for the K. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Chisholm, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Grabs it right up against the wall. Back now at Fenway, bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Now a screamer into the outfield. Corrals it, and there's one away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch to the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Left-hand hitter waits. Out towards right center field. Sizing this one up. 2 away now. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. Line to second. Snagged on the bounce. Jazz tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. Back here in Boston, we go to the 9th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Righty to the plate. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 3.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And a 3-1 on the way. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sonny Gray will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Justin Slater into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And first offering is fouled off. The Red Sox leading by 4 here at the top of the ninth. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Righty delivers. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second. Looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. I'll tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Now only 1 out remaining.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And ball 1 to Judge. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. And a 1-1. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slater is just 1 strike away. And a pop-off right side, foul territory. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was hard to score. So you get out of here feeling good about this win. Ultimately, there was great pitching and defense to keep that other team off the board. You always feel good about a win like this.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Yankees, no runs, just 1 hit, 1 error. They left 2 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.
Channel 1, channel 1.